Hello, Aries. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I'm always wishing you peace and understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So, let's just go on to the reading. I want y'all to know that I did do a video for this reading, but there was some incidents within it. So, your cards are already pulled, all right? You have Ace of Swords. This is your current situation. This is not a reading that's geared to love or career. It's whatever comes out. And what came out for you is matters of the mind. All right. So what you're entering, what's going on with you is you're having a mental challenge. All right. Or an idea has sparked in your mind, but there are challenges ensuing on that. Okay. Now, what I mean by this, and yeah, it's a love reading for y'all because I already seen it. So, but you have what's clarifying here, Ace of Swords, is your nine of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Prince of Cups. So this situation is what you're ensuing right now in your mind is that now you're at a financial state to manifest a new beginning for someone you probably could not, or you felt you didn't measure up to financially. All right. Like you didn't have enough independence, enough confidence on your own to be with this person. And money was a big deal. So for you, I feel like it's giving me entrepreneur. It's giving me bossed up energy. I mean, Aries, you is bossed up. But this isn't a matter of you were dealing with someone and in your mind, to you, like finances was a big thing. Now you can financially, and you are at a mature level now to manifest this relationship. All right. Now the backstory. What's the backstory? We have the Hermit. Why the Hermit? Well, the Hermit is clarified with the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So although for you finances was a big thing, independence was a big thing, naturally what ensued with this connection was drama. Surprise, Aries, you had drama. But hold on. Handsome. Handsome.
Yeah.
Your lunch is in the fridge. Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm eating it right now.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you guys know. Excuse me. So what's going on is you went into hermit mode. So this is the backstory. You're coming out of hermit mode with this new idea. You're feeling inspired and now you want to pursue this person, okay? The thing of it is, what caused it to you was financial stability. But in reality, the two of you just were not aligned. Like with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords there, that's 13 swords. So a lot of healing needed to ensue. And I don't think it was just because of your connection. I think it was because of both of you. Like I said, I feel like for you, Aries, I'm not reading your person, but for you, what I feel was finances. Like you could not measure up financially. Whatever that could be. Maybe you didn't have a place. Maybe you didn't have a car. You know, maybe you couldn't afford dates. Maybe you couldn't afford gifts. I don't know. What I do know is for you, what's really strong is money. Money was an issue. And it interfered with your confidence in this connection. So what happened to Six of Cups there, this is a person that you feel connected to. When Scorpio comes through, when Pluto comes through, that's another word for Hades too. But when that energy comes through, and wow, that's interesting I say Hades. Well, when I say Hades, remember when Hades pursued Persephone? There was no option for Persephone. He saw her, he wanted her, he got her. That's my husband too. Stop. For real though. Anyways, digressing. Stay on you. So what happened here with that Eight of Swords is we have two people that want to be together, but there's some kind of complication, and I think the complications ensued on both parties. I think confidence was a big area of opportunity for you and your person. And why I say that is because we got 4 and 4. Okay? When you look at the 8, you break it down by 2. So here I'm encompassed by this and overthinking that, and I need to heal. Both of you needed to heal. Communication just wasn't great for neither one of you. I don't think the two of you even talked, because what I'm seeing and hearing is the Riddler. You know, the symbols that comes out for the Riddler, that is what I'm seeing. So maybe the two of you talked, but the two of you never communicated. So you spoke, you know, but when you talk to someone, one must speak and the other one was must hear. And I don't think the two of you spoke the same language. I think the tongue, because that's what I'm saying, the tongue, it just didn't happen. I think the two of you may have acted more than you spoke, and even when you acted, there was some friction. Things were just off. When you connected, it was great, but when you weren't connected, it wasn't. This your energy, not mine. So five of swords. Why I say, but me? No, it's not me. But five of swords though. This five of swords gives me outer influence, because even when I look at him, how he's laid down, it's like he's at the mercy of others. So this is a connection. I think the love, the union between the two of you had a strong impact on those that were involved. And I think that what happened between the two of you, I think there was a lot of jealousy in this union. There was a lot of problems. It's giving me like one house and then two houses. So we could have had this going on here and then put on many hats for the others. While is in that six of cups gives me childlike love. It gives me freedom. So maybe the one you love or the one you wanted or the one you were with, maybe that wasn't the one that you were with publicly. All right, so we looked at the backstory, and and this chaos is what caused you to retreat and analyze yourself. I think this is an Aries that's very mature. Instead of pointing the finger, this Aries took accountability. All right, or you could have just pulled back from the situation because maybe what you wanted they didn't want, what they wanted you didn't want. Whatever it is, you pulled back from it. Here we have the Ace of Swords. This is the future energy. Ace of Swords. Y'all see it. It's Ace of Cups. You started with the Ace of Swords, but here we going into the Ace of Cups. So that knowledge that we have, that gain that you've gotten, you go for the Prince of Cups. To here we have. Oh, I didn't even notice that in the last when I did it the first time. Ace of Swords to the Prince of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups to the Prince of Swords. That's interesting. But you have Temperance, Nine of Wands, and the Prince of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Cups. So now you're more mature. Harmony is ensuing in this connection, but it has a warrior, like major. We got Jupiter and Mars here. So it's a major impact to either. No, it's really expressing one's passion. And the Prince of Swords it's showing me that now you know how to do that. Like you have gained the ability to do that with this person. So in this journey, you have set back, observed not just yourself, but I feel like this is an Aries that may have air in their top three, because we got a lot of air. But even if you don't, dealing with the mind, I think you had to do a lot of learning and watching this person. Okay, it's giving stalker vibes, but in a good way, because it's learning. It's like you studied. So even if you didn't like what, no, I felt like you watched them. So, but you were like reading, like you were recapping, reliving, just trying to understand what took place and how to be better at this. Now that's why you coming through with this Aquarius energy. It's like now you know, and you're prepared for all avenues. You're not necessarily going in with a straight game plan, but you're coming through with the ability to play all different roles, go every angle. You know what I mean? Now I feel bad for being mean to that squirrel. But that's what it's given. Now, if you say, Willow, all right, so I think I should do that. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot of love, a lot of passion, and I want to go for this. Should I go for it? Well, here, your card is just saying, yeah, there's a lot of harmony there. In the end, with the temperance, she got 2 cups there, and you got an ace of cups. So we're looking at 3 cups. It does show a celebration. So yes, I would say, yeah, you go for it. You talk to your person. Boom. Your person is now in alignment. If you are already in a relationship and you and your individual just aren't seeing eye to eye, things are now going to come in alignment. But what it tells me is that this is an Aries. If you're not a single Aries, you have been mummy or zombie like in your connection, because you have been very reserved to yourself. So I don't care if this is an Aries, if you're across watching like, she been going to church with me, she been cooking the dinner, she been taking care of the kids, loving been on point, she still sustain her relationships, or vice versa. If you female watching this, you like, my man been going to work doing his 9 to 5 and everything been copacetic. I don't care what you're saying. What I'm telling you is mentally they have been an autopilot, and homie been minding his business to himself. He's really, he call him a chameleon, because he made you see that things ain't changed, but internally things have changed. I tell everybody, always look your spouse in the eyes. People are like, I look at them in the eyes all the time. Yeah, but you look at them in the eyes, maybe with other things in mind. Just look at them. If you're trying to figure out if your person is there, for one, in the energy between the two of you, you can always tell when they off. You can always tell when they about to get sick. You can if you connected with your person. But another way is look them in the eyes. You cannot fake the eyes. I am a fucking creep because my husband tells me, he's like, you're fucking weirdo. Yeah, you married me. Shut the fuck up. But I don't mean like they looking at you, you looking at them. No, watch their ass when they looking at the screen on that phone. Watch them when they watching TV. If they sitting there reading something, watch them. And you'll get it. When they go to look up at you, guard is down. Like, it's even hard for me to express that. Okay, we had 12 minutes. All right. What you got at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, and you got the sun in the Hierophant. Look at me, not even paying attention to what I pulled up, because look what revealed. What's under this, though? Hierophant. Hierophant is under the sun on the other deck. And what's under the Hierophant? 9 of Cups. Let me tell you something. You have the 6 of Pentacles and the Strength. What that tells me at face value is that you need to have the courage to be able to keep things at a steady flow with your person. Give and take. You got to be able to match your person. You also need to have the courage to, when Taurus energy comes through, because understand this is Venus energy, but it's Venus and Mercury. So communication to me for the two of you is a big thing. You need to be able to verbalize. It's like there's like an open window of communication. Why just say the advice is talk? Okay, well, let me not question it. The advice between the two of you is communication. It's giving me like a gift exchange, and it's giving me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I see. So somebody that's like calling and like placing an order for flowers, but not personally delivering them. They're getting delivered, and then there's a message between the two. Like, that's what it's giving me. It's given not a physical connection, but there's more of like a mental. Oh, you have to court your person probably mentally. So it's not given like a show up, pull up at the door. It's given like alluring. It's making the relation. Look, that's another one that's on social media. That's taxing, and that's Metatron. That's how I see them. You don't even see what the hell I see. Okay, we're going up on 15 minutes. The point is, your advice, we're looking at it as advice. Your advice is to um, court. It's giving more mental stimulation. It's not like there is no physical desire, but it's giving more of a build up electronically. That's what I got. So if you're in a relationship with your person, for this video to resonate with you, it's your person's gonna court you more. They might, pick flowers for you, and or have flowers delivered to your job or something, or do subtle things like that. It's given like elementary love. They might take cards, have cards, even if y'all live in the same house. Understand that this is a person that's trying to mentally connect. So they may have cards sent home, like an actual stamp they mail out, and the mailman actually delivers it, where you open it up. And this is a person that's trying to gain you in the mind. That is most important. A lot of people think it's the hanky panky. Now you could drop a nut and go. Like, it's not that. I've also noticed, not gonna get that personal, but it's not that. It's the mental. Because think about it, when you like somebody, you're thinking about them all the time. You get excited when you text them and you call them, that crush, because it's all in the imagination. Because you're thinking about it. When a person stops mentally stimulating you, they pretty much RIP the relationship. That's true. When you start to go through the regular habits and stuff, yeah, it's like a RIP of the relationship, because now it's duty, not stimulating, not alluring, not fantasy. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Willow just gave you some gems, baby. Actually, you just gave me some gems too. I already knew that, but all right, that is what I got for you. If this video resonated with you, give your girl a like. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I will be back to the regular schedule. Y'all, shit happened. And I ain't even want to talk about it. It's over. It's done with. Move forward. But all right, I'm even going to upload for y'all on the weekends. Let me stop lying to y'all. I'm going to do a preload and have a posted. But yeah, all right. That's what I got for you. Again, you like this kind of content, or if it resonated with you, give your girl a like. It does help my channel. And also, it's like a tip. When you go to a restaurant, this the meal, the reading. But then, you pay for the reading because you watch it, which is love. But when you like it, it's great. Great. It's like a tip. Anyways, and if you join, baby, that means you is subscribing. And when you subscribe, it means you gonna be here all the time, which means I'm gonna have to look, be like, damn, these people right here. I see the number, and it's like, I gotta come through. I need to do more posts too when I ain't, but yeah. All right. I love you. Bye.